How's it going, folks? Thank you, Kayfabe Gamer Girl, for subscribing. My wife, hello. How's it going? Yes. Hi, everybody. It's Never mind. Okay, OBS was looking kind of weird. Also, I'm crooked here. There we go. There we go. Okay. Today is my anniversary. Uh, yes, my wife and I did in fact get married on Leap Day because it was funny, and we only get to celebrate our anniversary every 4 years, and this is the first one. Part of that celebration is playing a deck that she herself came up with. There were two options that you could have voted on. Thank you to everybody who supports me on Patreon. Um, this was the one that the majority of the people picked. Um, the idea behind it is, Cabal Therapy is pretty cool. We really liked casting this card. What if we just play so many of those, including longtime favorite Tide Hollow Scholar? There are in fact 6 therapies. We've even playing 2 Doom Travelers those to fuel those effects. Um, I'm gonna start. Yeah, I should start playing because we're starting a little bit late. But yeah, that's what we're doing. Um, well, here we go. We're already in a match. What do you know? I would love to play first. Let's see what our first opening hand is. Wow, that's actually a pretty normal hand. Okay. No, no Veteran Explorer. We're not going that crazy. Not crazy because, it's certainly more playable than Cabal Therapist is, but we're not figuring out how to get that much green mana into this. There was not a stream on Sunday. Some associated car trouble nonsense meant that I just didn't end up getting any of the time to stream that I was hoping I was going to. My opponent has mold to 2. So I guess it's a good thing that half of our hand isn't discard spells. Yeah, it was supposed to come then. It did not come then. Alright, what's over there, opponent? I have a feeling they're just going to scoop. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, I'll resubmit. We'll see what happens. Um, I might want to just slam these ley lines. Just in case. But it's too late. I wish there was like an unsubmit button, so that I could like actually think about it instead of just like, oh no, we can't be Leyline of Sanctity. Okay, it's oops. That's what's going on. So yeah, that was the right play. But they did keep an oops hands with Leyline and a Thoughtseize in it. So damn it. Yeah, literally like nobody in the world is playing Leyline of Sanctity, except I guess Oops technically is. Oh, and if they didn't take our swords, they would be dead here too. Bummer. Hours in a lightning storm? That's gross. All right. Well, bringing in these and all these. Bring in a lot of cards here. Um, we don't need the Batterskull. We don't need the Bowmasters. We don't need the Skyclaves. Don't really need the Scarab Swarm. It's pretty slow. I guess we can go to Plains since this is not a matchup where we really need to cast. We don't need that much mana, so I am not cutting Doom Traveler. Excuse me. I'll actually might want to play like one Lauren over something, um, just to be. That's too late. Okay. Sand is so good. The funny thing is, like, two Solitudes is actually quite. It has a chance to be good against them. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. All right, they kept. What do we got here? I'll keep that on top. One of us is dead. We'll see who it is. Uh. Huh? Oh, they probably do have the reanimate in their yard. That is probably it. Yeah. They have the one of reanimate in there. No, wait, reanimate's right there. They have the bridge is even in their hands. Do they have a second therapy? It's impossible. I'm just gonna get rid of I'll get rid of the other one here. All right, they concede. I'm not sure with the reanimate in their yard. I don't know what they were going for. They can memories journey like Petal Oracle, and just like draw into Thassa's Oracle like that. But I don't know why they would concede to this Solitude if that's what their plan was. But it's also like literally face up, so I'm not sure what they were. I'm not sure what was going on there. That sure was something. They couldn't cast Dread Return. They only had two Narcomoebas, and then they used the first one to cast a Cabal Therapy. So, what were they going to do with the second one? They're double queuing Legacy and Draft, huh? They're dual queuing. They're playing Jeskai. God, give me a break. Nice. Eli, how's it going? Yeah, that happened to me the first night I played without the Surveil land when I wanted it. I just like really wanted it and didn't have it multiple times. I lived with it, but I kept thinking it. All right, they brainstorm. I'm guessing, do they have another Lorien? Maybe. We'll see. Ooh, baby. So I think we cast Tide Hollow Scholar. Then we can Violin, Doom Traveler, Therapy them twice. Scholar again. Oh, there's combos going on. That's for sure. So they are brainstorm locked. Um, they could have a Lorien revealed, but they don't. Um, Teferi's fine because we're gonna Violin a 1-drop anyway. Um, I think I just want to take the sword so that they just can't cast it this turn. I think that's fine. That island, yeah, that island's the one they played. Here's the Tundra. Teferi's coming down. No, Narset's coming down. Okay. That also works. Hey, Sleepy, how's it going? All right, opponent, don't think about it too hard. You're just getting got. All right, let's start by killing Narset. I'm gonna vial in the Tide Hollow Scholar to start. It's just a lot. It just keeps being more blue cards, huh? Oh, wait, we knew this whole hand. Never mind. I forgot that the one card that wasn't in the revealed was the Steferi that I clicked away because I thought that was the Planeswalker they were casting until it wasn't. So what 3 cards do we not want them to have? I think I just want to put the Teferi under the Sculler and then Therapy, the Supreme Verdict, and the Brainstorm. Yeah. We are going off, squad. Okay, so they have Dress Down and Force left. There we go. Yes. Good bit. Good bit. All right, I guess just gonna hit my opponent for 5 a bunch. All right. Yeah, Dress Down resolves. So Dress Down goes away. They fetch. What are they doing here? Yeah, yeah. Resolves. They goofed. Okay, now that the Dress Down is gone, I will just Scarab Swarm them. I get the same number of tokens either way, but this gets rid of their yard so they can't, like... I guess with a basic mountain in their deck, I am highly doubtful that they're going to be Mystic Sanctuarying me, but... Well, that worked. What do I even want to board in? Thalia tends to be pretty good here, and I don't think we're going to need all this removal against this deck, so we probably just do that. We still have the 3 Skyclaves, 4 Solitudes. Yeah. This works. Batterskull in the hand isn't great, but it's not terrible, so... Tundra Ponder, huh? And they shuffle off of the Ponder. Yeah. On a mold 6 too. Yeah, I'm gonna do that Wasteland. Basic Mountain. Oh boy. And I cast a Vial. Oh man. I was so lucky. Is this Prismatic Ending on the Vial too? What a bummer. It's gonna be okay. I will get a basic swamp here. I'm gonna start with the Thalia, I think. Because if they have removal spells, I'd rather they use them on the Thalia first and then than the Scholar. So. Interesting. They can cast either of them. I guess I would rather they have to use the swords now because the fire ice is worse. Yeah. Let's draw therapy and take their 2 Narsets. So now, damn it! I meant to. I pressed the wrong key. I meant to fetch a surveil land there, but let's go. I guess it may have actually been better to just put Yorion in our hands because this now gives them a target for the fire, but. Yeah, it might have been better to potentially just play Sash there also. Although they can kill that with the fire too, unless we tap out of the Karakas, so. Not sure. 4th Irlingus. Ooh, baby. Drawing a card. Okay. Sure. Uh... Topping it there is probably more correct, but milling it to draw a card is funnier. So if we had like a clear thing to throw away, then I guess maybe even then you just want to cast it twice. I don't know. Binning it was really funny, and they scooped to it. So there you go. Yeah, just exactly. Just be pure of heart. And have a Baja Blast in hand. That probably helps. Specifically Baja Blast 0. Yeah, the trophy comes naturally. Yeah, exactly. You are definitely not obligated to, but it would be funny if you did. Yeah, the Beans matchups are tough. I'll keep this, whatever. Oh god, I got GLA draft. Never mind, it's fine, it's just Elder. Yeah, River is fake. River can't hurt you. Force pitching Murktide on the Vial. Deal. I bet you'd get a decent number of people if you did that, to be totally honest. Is my Stoneforge getting stifled? No, it's not. Okay. Sash looks pretty good here, especially with 3 basic plans. I have removal for the first Murktide and the first other thing. Could just get Batterskull because I'm going to have the lands to cast it too. It's one of the two. Yeah, I'll just get Batterskull. Forces the bolt. And yeah, the lack of days does make casting Batterskull on 5 feel a lot better. Looks like we are getting Murktided. Hopefully they didn't brainstorm into Force. Cool. Easy. It is still dumb. They should just get a 7/7 if they bolt the Skyclave. That would be fair. I was going to potentially get a Surveil lands, but no reason to even give them something to do with the Wasteland there. Yeah, I'll just put Yorn in my hands. I think it's a better use of my mana. Yeah, especially because I can kill this DRC anyway. I'll throw... Let's see what this does. Yeah, let's see if they brainstorm. If they don't, what am I even naming? Probably have another bolt, honestly, if I had to guess. They don't have another threat, or they would have cast it. They could have drawn a Daze in the past couple draw steps, but that feels a little bit unlikely. Yeah, Bolt or Force. Bolt and Pyroblast. Cool. Oh, the DRC's turned on, I guess. But that's fine. We still have the Skyclave. Yeah, it was slightly a punish. I wasn't thinking about it when I should have been, but all right, cool. Bring in these Battle of Bywaters and this Rest in Peace and this Jite, and then what do we want to cut? What do I cut against Delver? I don't have my Thalias. Yeah, we can cut the Cauldra. We could cut Scullers because they're probably bringing in Meltdown. Yeah, I think we get rid of the Scullers. This is certainly a hand. Scarab Swarm is really good, and playing Vile on turn 1 is good, but this hand is otherwise quite slow. It certainly casts every card we find, which is nice, but I think this is definitely going to be a test of what Swarm can do, certain part of it, but you can commit a lot of crimes with the turn 1 Vile. And against a turn 1 Volk pass? Okay. Playing this off Swamp in case they're holding up a Stifle. Ooh. That's true. Vile doesn't target anything. Okay. Yeah, DRC resolves. I guess I should do this in their upkeep in case they had Stifle, but they bend a Daze, which probably means they have one in their hand. Yeah, that's true. I guess with them locked, there's no reason to get. Yeah, no, that's fair. And it gives them a turn 3 Murktide. Jeez, alright. Well, the DRC doesn't matter anymore anyway. Right on time. Let's see. So we probably, I think I want to cast the Skyclave first, and then next turn we can like Vile in Recruiter for a Wisp or a Solitude. Because we've already seen 2 dazes. Not sure. Yeah, we're definitely not I highly doubt we're casting the Rest in Peace. At least not for the next few turns. Yeah, that is a possibility. Yeah, you know, I think the Recruit Solitude play is right. They have the Force. Here's that Meltdown. So we can Scarab Swarm for 4, and they've already cast their Meltdown, so we are at least blocking for a while. Got a good amount of time to find another answer for this Murktide. I think that you're right about like maybe they just attacked all and didn't think about it, but I think Bolt does make sense to potentially be in their hands. Yep, there's the Bolt. They bolt me, which probably makes sense. So now we're going in pretty blind on this one. It might just be another Murktide, I think. No, it's a Chain Lightning. Okay, we're going to take... They are definitely just pure blue-red. We've certainly confirmed that at this point. But yeah, we're getting rid of a Chain Lightning. I guess I should have swung first, yeah. Yorion in my hand. Also, they're at 2 card types. They could go to 3 if they just like waste my fetch, but yeah, I think it's Yorion here. Okay, now they have lands. Another therapy. Not really what we needed there. This time I will swing with the swarm and then Yori on it to get 1 more insect. And we'll figure out what we're doing from there, I guess. Thank you, thank you. Hope you have a good night. Okay, they are rug. And now I can just exile their yard instead. This Murktide's already so big that the power that it's at really doesn't matter. I'd rather they not be able to cast another one. That's something. I just want to make sure that... Okay, islands. You got it. Island resolves. Yeah, we need the Batterskull here. Unfortunately, this is looking like maybe the situation where this Murktide being big might be a problem, but we'll figure it out. I guess at this point we probably just want to cast the Rest in Peace. It doesn't matter a ton, but... That helps a bit. Yeah, there you go. There you go. So I think this turn we have to spend 2 mana putting Batterskull into play. I think at this point we just get this DRC out of there so we don't have to think about it really anymore. And then we put Batterskull in, block Murktide, bounce it. Yeah. We block Murktide, bounce Yorion, cast Yorion next turn. Alright, they have the Wastelands. So never mind. I don't think that changes anything. Yorn attacks and gets equipped. I think I agree with that. And we need them to not have removal for the Scarab Swarm, but they are top decking it, so. And hey, if they win, we threw it. It's okay. You get to throw. You get to throw games every now and then. There we go. No, that is the throw I'm talking about. Yeah, I am very much talking about the turn two. Well, now we can attack all. um, we do have to block with the Yorion, but that's fine. Because now they can't attack, really, so it doesn't matter that we have to block. They find a Ponder, okay. They don't shuffle off the Ponder, so that's a little concerning, but we are still going to 20, which certainly helps. Another Delver. Is their last card in hand then Bolts? If it's Lightning Bolt, we don't really have a way to get it out of their hand safely. If we Therapy, then they just bolt in response, and then we don't even have a creature to put it on. It is still the Snow Island. You're right. I forgot about that. I thought they had brainstorm. No, they definitely did not brainstorm. I don't know what I'm thinking about. Yep, here we go. If we attack with both, they have to block both, so they can trade. I don't think that's worth it, though. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we don't have Cauldron in our deck. I maybe should have bought him that. I was thinking we had Cauldron, we could just kill them next turn. Another equipment isn't bad, but I don't think it's what I wanted to draw there. I really just want a removal spell. I will not pay red to copy Chain Lightning, I'm sorry to say. That is a hell of an attack. Sadly, as mentioned, we don't have a way to punish it. That much is probably true. Alright, so we're at 15. They can attack us for exactly 15, I guess. I guess I didn't do that math before. That makes more sense now. Then is the play to just... I guess we wait until they attack, right? If they attack, then the play is just to gain 4. But we don't have to do that until both of these creatures are in the red zone. So yeah. I've got 12 answers to Murktide somewhere in my deck. Okay. They don't even give me the chance to see what I was going to draw. Okay, well. I don't think I deserved to win that one, but I got there, so whatever. And nobody deserves anything. Yeah, I feel that. Scarab Storm was very cool. I complicated the game in a way that I didn't expect by exiling my opponent's yard instead of my own. And we were only getting 1 blocker each way. Either way, totally possible that was another thing that I really just didn't need to subject myself to. But I really expected to be beating that Murktide with a removal spell and not whatever that was. This basically a 6 because of the Kaldra. I think it's a pretty solid 6. The mana isn't perfect, but I think we can keep this. Yeah, with 2010 Stoneblade, exactly. The only thing missing was activating our Stoneforge and holding priority and bouncing Batterskull. You don't. And I think the one matchup you do is you do see it as Delver, and that's about it. Oh, beans, huh? Yeah. Goodbye, Xander's Lounge. Especially on a Molda 6. The deck's been pretty good at giving me a Vial the first turn I want to cast it. So can you do that again? Damn it. Second Wasteland would have also been acceptable. They didn't shuffle off the Ponder, though, so... not as enticing. It might be proving him right, honestly. Alright, we are going to Surveil here. Yeah, we need more lands, so we're keeping that. Gonna start with the Sculler, I think. Yeah. Sculler gets forced, pitching a Brainstorm. Okay. Hopefully means that the Skyclave will resolve next turn. Of course, they drew the one of Life from the Loam immediately. They always do. Without fail. They did here. I don't have Teague in my deck, that's for sure. This will be a tougher match tonight. So they have, what else? The Flooded Strands. 2 Flooded Strands. I'm pretty happy with them using a Swords there. Are they... Nope, okay. This is another Bean? What's going on? No, they're just fetching for fun, I guess. Aether Vial, huh? I have a bad feeling that they're holding up a Dress Down, but the nice thing is that even if we cast Stoneforge into Dress Down, we can still put the Cauldron into play off of it. So I'm going to start with casting the Aether Vial. Okay, never mind. I'll take it. I'm getting Sash here. Yeah, I don't think lands is exactly crime-free there either. Are we getting 4th here? Looks like we're getting 4th. Yep. Is it worth it to keep the Monarchy out of play here? I'm not sure that's better than just taking it ourselves and having Kaldra as a blocker. Them not, I guess, them not paying full mana and holding up a white source does heavily suggest Swords to Plowshares. Yeah, I think I'm just taking it then. But yeah, I guess if they had it, they would have just used it already, and I guess it doesn't make a difference. Yeah, I guess if they're gonna use it, at least like The game certainly is less complicated without the monarchy in it, so they have binding. Okay. I think I will play. Yeah, I'll just play. Well, what am I recruiting for? Yeah, blocking first is bad against force. Yeah, that's a fair point. I don't have a Lauren in the main deck to recruit for because my deck's not as good. So this binding, we don't have a way to answer the binding in this main deck. The answer is probably then just to get another Stoneforge. Yeah, we're getting another Stoneforge. Double checking, but I'm pretty sure that's it. Could also be a Scarab Swarm, but they only have one land. It gets the loam, but I'm not worried about the loam at this point. Yeah. Harry, thank you so much for the sub. 8 months. Thank you so much for all of your support. Strass Daddy, thank you so much for the raid. On top of that, hope you had a good stream. Oh yeah, we're doing some nonsense tonight. We're celebrating. And we made a lot of sacrifices for this matchup in particular, so it might not go super well, but hey, we're already 3-0. Bowmasters, that is a nice one to draw. Okay, let's put this Cauldron into play. Nice. We should have made a torch pet cardless. That, yeah, just make just make mono away with the initiative. What? I feel like our opponents are scooping too early, but I'm not gonna complain about it. Jesus. All right. Bringing in this Lauren, bringing in the rest in peace. Chylith, no, stop. Thalia is better against these builds of beans because they just have like no creatures. What are we cutting? Yeah, look, like like there's a you can tell that there's a vibe here in this list. Credit goes to my wife for all of it, but I'm having fun with it. God, what literally what do I cut? don't want to cut Scholar again. But it is certainly the most problematic card. Um, I have been main deck veiled specifically against Storm. Yeah, we can get rid of Therapist, I guess. It's okay. We still have Doom Traveler. Speaking of Doom Traveler, wow, this hand is unkeepable. This hand is much more keepable. I guess that's bottom one of the fetch lands. Yeah. I think we're gonna surveil here. Oh yeah, we are having a spectacular anniversary. Thank you so much. I mean, look at this deck we're playing. How could we be upset about this, right? Yeah, I don't want that. Yeah, I'd rather play the Stoneforge than hold up the extremely face-up Bowmaster mana. This is gonna get removed, so I don't think I want to go for Kaldra. I'll just go for Batterskull, I think. Sash doesn't look like it's going to be great. Great here, so. There's a swords, yep. Deal. Oh. No third land, huh? Yeah, you can hold white mana. I'll pass. Love to see it. Gotta love when you deal your opponent like 8 damage off of a forced play. There we go. Stacking Bowmaster triggers against Brainstorm is actually really annoying. They didn't find another land? Oh my god. Alright, friend. They shuffled. Guys, they shuffled. Presenting lethal. Annoying to give them something to force, but whatever. I'm just going to recruit for Stoneforge next turn if they do. So, Force pitches an Uro. Okay, so they are an Uro deck. All right. Stoneforge is better in the long run. Bowmasters presents lethal next turn. So I think, especially with them still stuck on only one land, we'll Bowmaster. Okay. For the record, Sleepy, I have literally never had a match against Beans go even remotely close to that. They are usually astronomically harder. There we go. That's true. We could have gotten pre-war formal wear. This potentially would be the first time Cabal Therapist appears. I can't say for sure. We'd have to who's the AJLVI, the guy who runs MTG, or the one of the couple who runs MTG Elo project. He has like a bunch of data and quizzes about like cards that have been in 5.0 dumps. There's a possibility we would be able to ask him if it's ever been in one. Yeah, the Sporkle guy, yeah. Yeah, sorry, Sporkle. The Sporkle quiz guy is way more important than MTG Elo project. I am so wrong. This works. Tropical Island, huh? They're thinking about it. Yeah, please, please don't queue into me. Spare me. Okay, wait, what? Bayou, Blast Zone, Caracas, Waterlogged Grove, but also Force of Will and Brainstorm. I don't know, and I don't know if I care. Can you cast that Force of Will, Yoris? I think we are going to Stoneforge, yeah. I am happy because it's a bit at this point. Oh, oh, sorry. There we go. Pet card is. Oh, I have to compliment Doomsday. Oh no. Oh, um, I think Doomsday was neat before Thassa's Oracle. Um, I think it was cool when you had to try to win with the deck. I think it's the best I can do. I think Doomsday as a card is very cool. Thassa's Oracle is the card committing all of the crimes, but its crimes are numerous. So they have a blast zone, but they can't. Yeah, they can't like play it with two counters. So Doomsday and they force pitch Lorien revealed. Okay. Doomsday is originally from. I'm not going to read chat because I want to think about this for a second. Huh? I think it's from Vision's block or Mirage block, but I don't know which set. Um, is it from Weatherlight? I think it's from Weatherlight. Okay, cool. I'm right. Nice. I assume that this intuition pile is going to include Life from the Loam. I don't know what else it's going to have. Oh yeah, Uro makes sense. Loam, Uro. Some land, that's cool, I guess. Jeska Warrior Adept? What a spicy one. Well, while my opponent's making an intuition pile, I do want to feature my. Oh, damn it. Stage. What do I put in their hands? I'm not even sure. I guess probably the stage. I guess I could put Loam in their hands so that they can't dredge this turn, but they're gonna get to use all these cards, so I'm kind of splitting hairs here, I think. Um, if I let Uro go to the yard, then there is a I guess it's if I give them stage, one thing they could do is dredge Loam and play Uro. I'm not sure that I'm even that worried about that because I have the swords for it, and I'd almost rather they only get one land off of it. So maybe I want them to do that. In which case I'll give them the stage. They can escape Uro, and then I just swords it. That seems fine to me, especially because it means that the Loam will still be in their hand, which gives me the possibility to find a Sculler. I guess actually, literally, if we draw a land, we can recruit for a Sculler, take the Loam away. So yeah, cool. I'm happy with this. and they loam into garbage. Brainstorm, Bowmaster, Bowmaster. So this is their hand right now. They play the stage, so they are not casting the loam or the Uro. What are they gonna stage then? I guess in the meantime, I'll just recruit for another Stoneforge. Stage Trop. Why? They have a Waterlog Grove, so they can cast the Uro. This might be a swarm spot, actually. Yeah, yeah, I don't, I'm not sure. Welcome to my confusion. I do get quite a bit of value out of getting the swarm here. It just means that they can't ever really untap with loam or Uro in their yard, which definitely limits what they can do a bit. I guess until they find a second loam, but I think I like getting swarm here. I think it's definitely swarm or Stoneforge. It's one of the two. They are copying my swamp. Okay. I guess they just want it to be a basic. They play the Waterlog Grove. It looks like they are now casting the Uro. You got it. So they can put the Karakas into play, but I'm just going to waste it and then swords on my turn. I could Solitude it now, but I don't even think that I really need to. I guess it might be kind of awkward if I don't draw lands to cast the Swarm right away, because otherwise they can just loam the Karakas back. You can't... No, you can't wasteland this. You can only wasteland it once they turn it into something else. Yeah, I guess the risk of not getting to swarm the Karakas, and also not necessarily wanting to use the swarm right away, I think I'm actually fine just solituding the Uro now. Because as mentioned before, the fact that the swarm is in my hands means that them ever using this loam is always a risk. So, or there's a price to pay for it, I should say. Now that is a good draw. Because this does the job of swarm, but I get to hold this wasteland up, and I get to use it more than once. They have showed us Bowmasters, so I'm not going to activate this sash while it's at 1/1 until I have to. Oh, never mind. I have to. I'll take the Brainstorm out of their yard, I guess. So there are 4 colors, huh? That Wasteland is their only white source, or the Karakas is their only white source. Let's see. They finally play the Blast Zone. Okay. They crack the Grove. Are they going to loam it back? No, they're not. Yet another recruiter. So I think what they're probably trying to do here is tick zone up to Blast Zone up to 3 and then pop it. If I waste it in response, then they pretty much have to loam it back and then do it all over again. Which I'm not even sure is good for me. There's a possibility I want to just let them do it and put Yorn in my hand in the meantime. Yeah. I will never find another land. And they just let me deal them damage for some reason. I guess I just have to pass here. I assume that, yeah, they assume they cracked their Blast Zone, kill the 2 recruiters. We wish that we had pre-war Formalware in our deck. But wouldn't even be legal in paper. Just excited for it to be a thing. So they're probably going to loam back the Grove end of the zone if I had to guess. No, not Sword of Light and Shadow. You got it. Loam back, Grove, and Zone. Yeah, the clock is gonna matter here. I'm definitely gonna pick up the pace a little bit, especially because they have been spending a lot more time on plays less complicated than mine. So, and they play the Grove, sure. I also hate the set symbol. I'm with you, but oh well. Finally have another land. I think I just want to take this Karakas with me. I guess I'll start by attacking. We'll see what happens there. Oh, actually, the correct play is to cast the Swarm and then Wasteland once it's resolved in response to the trigger. Because if they force this, then it looks a little silly because they're just going to get that Caracas back. Oh no, they're going to force it. Yeah. I goofed. Better than wasting the Grove. I have to think about that. They find Field of the Dead. Well, that's worse. But we do get to probably Stoneforge them. Hopefully Cauldra. Yeah, Field of the Dead's the worst. Not a fan of that card. Facts. Lands can't be unfun. Not possible. Let's put a very normal number of zombies into play. Alright, we'll start with the Scholar. We'll see if they got anything over there. Got my own 2/2 zombie over here. Okay. Too bad we didn't have a Bowmaster. That would have been really nice. You got more zombies. I get it. Okay. Well, I can put my Cauldron into play. You have another Swords for the Cauldron because you're a big jerk. You have a Petty Theft. Good enough. Anything left is going to be just lands. They got the... Oh, I knew they had the Caracas. Never mind. I'll play my Caracas, and I guess I am just passing. Yeah, blue-black got printed pretty recently. The full 10 card cycle does now exist. It's funny that it gave you anything at all. That's really funny. The blue-black one is like fine. It's not amazing. The red-green one is pretty similar. I think they're in the top half of the swords. I think that's more so because the ones that are bad are really bad. So um, so if I draw lands and equip Cauldron to the Scholar, I attack. They have to block with all of their zombies. They're attacking me for 7. They put me to 5, and then they can cast the Brazen Borrower to kill me. So I think, yeah, okay. The more they attack, the more true it is that I think I just have to swords the Brazen Borrower. Yeah, I think this is pretty much forced. Of course they have the Wastelands, so never mind. We can at least cast the Yorion next turn either way, but it would have been nicer to put the Cauldron on something. I'm just going to use this mana because it's going to be that tight. Interesting. Honestly, casting the Batterskull there is not ridiculous, but I think we need to get the clock in play. We're at least not dying here, so. Oh, that's what it's asking for. I'm going to get a Solitude here. Probably going to have to Solitude this Brazen Borrower, because I know they have the Karakas in hands. Yeah, no cards expected. Yeah, maybe casting the Batterskull was better. Yeah, they don't play the Karakas anyway, so. What are they? Oh, they milled an Uro. That's what I was missing. Yeah, I think I probably should just cast the Batterskull. I have made mistakes. But we'll get rid of the Brazen Borrower. Hello? There we go. Big fan of my opponent continuing to use Clock, though. At this point, no, we don't have outs, but we are going to make them use their Clock. love casting low. That Bowmaster would have been so nice like 9 turns ago. Yeah, so I think it probably would have been better to cast that Batterskull last turn, but it did not matter here, so. Turns out Field of the Dead is really dumb. Who would have guessed? I would have guessed. I've lost to Field of the Dead plenty. Okay, well, we have this Rest in Peace, and that Rest in Peace is maybe the only card we board in. We could bring in the Ley Lines. The Ley Lines might be better than some of our discard spells that we're clearly doing really well. We can probably like cut the Therapists. I actually kind of like Sculler more than I like the Therapies, specifically because a lot of their cards are good in their graveyard. So I think the Scullers are probably a better discard spell to be casting. We didn't see anything for Lauren. We didn't see anything for Containment Priest or Battle. We are not boarding in Yorion Chylith. Nice try. I think we're just boarding in these. We're not mulling to Leyline. We'll just cast it if we find it. I'm sure they have like Force of Vigors or things like that. Although their green card count wasn't that high. They were mostly a blue deck, so I'm curious what their answer actually is. I would love to play first. I would love to reveal my companion. Sure, yeah, this is a pretty good hand. Hey, I didn't mulligan. Rules as written. Oh, hi. I'm gonna let them think that their wasteland matters. Play a Stoneforge. Oh, they're forcing it anyway. Okay. I'll just recruit for another one. They pitched an Uro to the Force of Will. Yeah, I guess that's a very easy Batterskull, isn't it? Yeah, it is true. Turns out it's a good card, and we would like it to be legal. Yes, and on MTGO. Important detail. Boo. I'll just put Yorion in my hand then. At this rate, I'm happy with anything they're doing to make the game take longer. Are they casting a Lorien revealed? Yes. I love that for me. We'll untap our Doom Traveler. Why not? What do I even want here? I guess I'll get a Bowmaster. They're playing through it. There we go. Being laggy. Is another... Oh, there's casting the Borrower. Yeah, sure. And a Bowmaster? Also sure. Please trade with my Doom Traveler. I'm begging you. Come on, come on. Damn it. Oh well. Okay. They have accepted going to game 3. I'm not sure why they didn't concede to get there, but oh well. Yeah, I'm happy with this still. Damn it. Leyline did destroy them last game, but unfortunately this hand can't cast any of its spells, so it's a little bit trickier here. My opponent is mulling to 6, notably. I don't think we can either. It's very funny to think about, but yeah, this hand's better. I'm probably putting back the Solitude from this hand. Hesitant to put back a land because we need 3 mana, and they also have certainly have Wastelands, and we are very much not Wasteland proof, so. Ooh. Yeah, we'll start with that. I'll get a swamp off this. Interesting. Well, they're probably casting an Uro. I think I was taking Uro. Taking the Uro makes the game take longer, so. They do not cast Uro. Sure. What if I thought you? Okay. That works for me. So they have 2 Uros. They play the... Okay, they cast the Dress Down. That makes sense. Well, I will happily take that Containment Priest. And then be a little bit sad that we don't get to cast this Stoneforge, but I'll live. So their hand is Uro, Grove, Grove. There we go. And they show us the land that they played again. They're going to cast an Uro, probably put the Grove into play, maybe bounce their Uro, we'll see. I guess I should have kept the Uro in their hand in case they bounce it. They do bounce it. Okay. Here's the Grove. You got it. I'm just going to get a Cauldron here. Getting a Sash might have been fine there too. But I guess Sash probably makes the game take longer, which might be better for me. I'm not totally sure. Okay, never mind. They had a deed, so I guess it kills the Stoneforge either way, but I will just once again recruit for another one, especially when I draw lands like that. So here's Uro, Uro, 2 cards we don't know about, I'm pretty sure. Yep, there's one. They don't find a land, they do find a Swords. That's annoying. Well, I get to cast the Sash. Could be worse. Well, they've used 2 Swords and a Deed, and it's out at the Sash is out of Bowmaster range, so I have a feeling that they aren't going to win anytime soon. Which is good for me. And I have a ton of removal, which is also good for me. I think I'm going to Swords this now so that they can't keep drawing cards off it. I think that makes sense. Alright, Sash, eat one of their lands, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna reconfigure here. He's probably gonna get the Bowmaster out of the hands. Yeah, cool. This all works for me. Yuck. Never mind, I hate it. You find another Uro? Jeez. hope they didn't find another land. They did. It's a blast zone, too. Gross, gross, gross. Alright, so I think we need to surveil for a wasteland. We definitely don't. So a plains lets us cast the Cauldra. Is that good enough? We'll swing for 10. I guess it's going to be more. It'll be 11. That's possible lethal next turn. I think we probably have to go for it. The only other draw that I think is good is Batterskull, basically. So it's either Batterskull or Wasteland, I guess. Dress down. Yeah, they have one more permanent. There we go. Come on, game. There we go. Of course, they have the petty theft. Not much I can do is good against petty theft. Drawing the third Uro really got me here, though. And they drew a fetch land off of that. Ugh. I think we've seen at least two. I'm guessing there's. We've seen two. I'm guessing there's at least three. Well, there's the wasteland that we would have scryed into last turn. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. They're gonna make another zombie in response to the wasteland. What can we do here? I think that we just waste the field. We can eat the Uro and then play 2 Skyclaves as blockers. Maybe just 1 Skyclave to keep the other one as an answer for the Brazen Borrower. Oh my god, we haven't used our Yorion yet. I'm just now realizing. Does that change anything? I don't think so, because this Karakas is kind of a problem, and we have to use the Wasteland for mana in order for that to happen. But I think it's waste field, and then maybe cast 1 Skyclave, put Yorion in our hands, and eat the Uro. That's all my mana, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. I guess the other option is eat Uro and the field so that they can't kill us with Loam. They get 1 more zombie off of it. I know that much. I think we're pretty much forced. Oh, what is this? Are you crop rotating? Get out of here. Over the 22.5 minutes we've played this match, you didn't show me crop rotation? Come on. It's probably a 1 of, right? Cephalid Coliseum. Okay, I guess that I have to Skyclave the Orcish Bowmaster. A play that I hate doing always. So this is 2, 4, 6, 8. So if I go up to 10, if I attack the Skyclave, then we go down to 13. And then next turn we could put Kaldra onto the Skyclave for lethal. That is one option at least. It is a risky one though. I think anything that I think I have to start by attacking here. I don't think I'm winning by not attacking. And then it's a question of what am I doing here? 2 4s. They can hit me to 9. I guess I'm probably blocking here, so they just put me to 8. Yeah, I think that I am just supposed to go for this. This feels right in my heart. So if they have Bowmaster, we're dead. But we don't have a way to play around that, so. Drawing off Waterlogged Grove feels like a win for me. Block here. All right. I guess they still need to have an answer for this Sash, though, or they're dead. Or no, because never mind. They can just activate the Coliseum now. So we are dead. I assume that they see the line because there is one reason for this card to be in their deck, and it is this interaction. So. Oh. Oh, they're not Threshold. You're right. I'd missed that. Yeah, there they go. Well, sadly, just barely missed the trophy. That is the worst way to lose that trophy possibly. We were so close. Yeah, what a bummer. I am glad that we were as close as we were though. Let's be real. Perfect deck. Wouldn't change a card. Child, we're not running it back. Nice try. Well, we didn't get to draw Cabal Therapist. I think that was probably the part of this whole night that bummed me out. And we also really didn't draw very many discard spells. Or we didn't, I should say, we didn't draw like Thoughtseize or Therapy much at all. We did draw a lot of Scholar though. It was fun. We are going to finish the night off with some Art Game for sure. Feels like a good night for Art Game. Let me get it up. There we go. Close those. All right. For those who haven't played Art Game before, we're going to be shown cards at random. It is always going to be the most recent printing of the card, which I would prefer it wasn't, but there's no way for me to fix it. It can be any card ever printed. I did not get Game 3, unfortunately. They Bowmaster Cephalid Coliseum to me, and it was going to be really close, but they had very good cards at the very end of the game, so we got caught. Anyway, yes. Give me a name of the card. Please be clear in some way if your suggestion is a joke or is serious, because when I'm reading the text, it is very difficult to tell. Yeah, we'll just have to play the other one. Yeah, maybe. It would have been a sick trophy. It would have been very fun. We tend to trophy with pet lists. The last couple runs didn't go as well, but the very first time we played Yorgon in our main deck, we trophied. We went like 9-1 that night. So Ral's Invocation. Thank you. Ral's Reinforcements. You lied to me. Those are all something though. This is a transmute card. Shred Memory? Yeah, Shred Memory. Cool. Now this is Sin Collector. I will bring up the other list, yeah. The other list that was voted on was this one right here. Basically, it is called Go to First Strike. You can tell why. First strike, first strike, first strike, first strike, double strike, first strikes, and swords. Don't look at the 4 Tibidar of Thorns here. The real gem is getting to play Mirran Crusader, and to a lesser extent Knight of Meadowgreen. But anyway, the patrons voted on the one that we played, and we had a good time. So, just a little first strike list as a treat. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, if there was a ley line of first strike, we would have played it, but unfortunately there isn't. So. This is what I got. If someone has a real answer, I'll give you 15 seconds. Oh yeah, definitely not losing them. Look, their Muxus might resolve, but we're gonna kill it. All right, Final Death. Sure, whatever. I've seen this art, but I don't know what card it's on. Liliana's Undead Horde sounds right. Liliana's Tibidar. Good bit, good bit. Shut up. It's a Convoke spell, and I don't know it, huh? Oh, it's a Convoke raised, not raised head. I don't remember the original card with that rules text on it. Hot, cool, dangerous angel. I don't think that's what they named it. Yeah, right. I love Convoke commons, but uncommons useless. Garbage. Throw them out. Liliana's Angel. I can fix her. Another good one. I'll give Trilith a minute. Otherwise, Yeah, fixable angel might be our input. Yes, true. I should get. I feel like I have to get Stoke the Flames so that I'm ready for when it gets downshifted. Um, that's what I should say. If it gets downshifted, it's not really a safe. Maybe it's a safeguard from downshift. I don't know, but they had a chance to and already didn't. So, all right. What? March against the Machine Commander? I'm not reading that. Uh, this looks kind of familiar. Spell Unbound? Yeah, bounce permanent or oh yeah, okay. My papers. That's a good one. Do you actually have it, Toast? Because you've like drafted the set a little bit, right? Or a spell unbound as close as you'll get. You do not know any card names. Then I'm putting in my papers. It's something unbound. My papers unbound. How about that? Not even close. Sudden setback. Well, as we can see from the curved edges, this is a planeswalker. Is this is this completed Tameo? Maybe. Yeah. For any legendary creature or planeswalker, for anybody not familiar, if you know who it is, thank you. You don't need to know the epithet, but it's pretty boring when you do it that way. I only do that when I'm desperate. Oh, is this Bit Blast? Yeah. This 6/5. Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was 6 or 5 mana. Yeah. Lord of the Next to the Pit. It looks like an Antiquities card, but I don't know which one. Lord of the Pit at home. That's good. While we're thinking about it, I'm just going to show off my new water bottle real quick. Great present from my wife today. I really like Burt's Bees lip balm, and now I have an entire water bottle of lip balm now. Nope, tastes like water. Eater of the Dead, serious. Got it. Thank you. What does this abomination do? It's from the dark. Well, the flavor matches the mechanics. Yeah, toast. Toast for real, for real. I'm not waiting for anybody to give me the answer because that's just too true. Yeah, checks out. Yeah, I'll send that to you, Toast. I'll throw it in Discord real quick. Yeah, I definitely recognize this art style. I don't know if I know this card. Um, yeah, because a lot of the Weatherlight Saga cards share. It reminds me of like the same art style for Reparations, I think. Um, maybe because the other was too hot. That's funny. Stronghold makes sense. I need names though. We're throwing around a lot of jokes. I need a name. This is what I'm putting in right now. Give me 10 seconds. Yeah, okay, right. Gallantry. It's from Tempest and reprinted in Odyssey apparently. I think I've seen this art, but it's been a while. I have no idea what it is, but this face right here just gives me a good laugh. Dudes rock. That's the vibe I'm getting from this one. Wait, the flavor text? Forgive me, Miri whispered. I thought you a burden, and you saved my life. Hannah quietly accepted the apology. Yeah, that's good. Um, Urborg something. Give you 10 seconds to think of something other than something. Urborg Uprising. Okay, cool. I got nothing. Horn Man. Call of the Hunt? Sounds like a real card name. Horn on. Oh my god, dude. What a. That brought me back, dude. What game was that we were. What game was that joke from? Right, Darksiders. Of course. How could I forget? I kind of like Sound the Call. I don't think we have any real ones. Cool. Nice. Oh, Fume Spitter? Is that the right one? I'm pretty sure this is Fume Spitter. Yeah, I'm going for it. Alright, cool. Yeah, this card's sick. I recognize this art, but I don't know why. Marrow Assassin. Sounds pretty real. Yeah, that's fair. I'm missing an S. There we go. I'll go for it. Seafloor Stalker. Zendikar Rising. An 18th card. Got it. This is probably some dumb new legendary creature. Does anybody know it, or can I just click skip? person of interest. All right, you got it. Thank you, Toast. Good job. This is from. This from like March the Machines or All Will Be One. Oh my god, there's so many sets getting thrown around. Yeah, we have in fact named 4 sets. Oh, from Enchanting Tales. That makes sense. Counterspell with Kicker. That makes... We are really struggling here, guys. What are we gonna do? Someone give me a name to put into this textbook. Okay, Super Bubble, you got me. Protect the Negotiators is in fact from Dominaria United. Okay. Right, I remember this card. Okay. Got it. Don't know about this one. Put that in for now. Yeah, that art definitely had the style of the Wilds of Eldraine bonus sheet. I definitely agree with that. Yeah, recent digital core set I think makes sense to me. Good bit, good bit. 10, 15 seconds to come up with a real card name. Otherwise, I'm putting this in. Oh, okay, yep, alright. There we go. Quagmire Druid. It is, in fact, from Apocalypse, reprinted in Commander 2013. None of us were getting that. Oh, this is True Believer, right? It's not Glow Rider. It might be Holy Mountain. I'm pretty sure this is True Believer. Yeah, cool. It's the you have Shroud guy. Yeah. He hates Particle, man. You were looking at pet cards recently. Naturalize kind of makes sense. Yeah, let's go with it. Definitely not Sundering Growth. I would recognize that. Yeah, it's pretty recent art though. It's definitely not. Oh wow, it's used all the way in Gatecrash, huh? Wild. Okay, there we go. We got it. I mean, yeah. I'm not even gonna ask if that's serious. It's from Jumpstart. I'm not reading that. Is this Goblin Wizard? I guess it is a Goblin Wizard. It's just not for some reason. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. I shouldn't have listened. Yeah, I did like this ass scratch in here. I'm gonna keep that one. This is the movie Iron Giant. Oh fuck, it's from Doctor Who. I'm not accepting answers. Yeah, okay, whatever. This is one of the puzzle knots, right? From Kaladesh. Um, it's something puzzle knot. I'm guessing it's the black one, but I don't know. Metal workers, metal spinners. Here are two metal workers, metal spinners. This is actual answer. Okay, never mind. I'm just there. We go. Okay. I read metal spinners as metal workers 3 different times because I'm tired and there's so much text to read. This looks. It's weird. The art style looks kind of older, but like I can't imagine this from like anything more old than like a yeah Battle Bond. I have no idea what it is though, and I'm guessing nobody here will know it because there's like 3 cards from yeah sure. You know what? Jeering crowd sounds real. We'll put it in. Nope, the crowd goes wild. Yeah, Battle Bond. Apparently on the list at some point. Assists. Yeah. Okay. I'm not reading that. I don't know. Looks pretty sick. Assume Phyrexian something or other. It might not be Phyrexian. It's hard to tell if it's mechanical actually. Fire Skitter. Big bug, all one word. Fire Skitter sounds kind of real though. Yeah, I'm going with it. Nope. Flameborn Viren. What's this? Vanilla 6/4 from New Phyrexia. They don't make them how they used to. Speaking of not making them how they used to. What do we think on this one? Oh, Charles got something. Gears returning. Tawnos. We got Tawnos' coffin or Mishra's coffin? Tawnos' coffin. There we go. Seems some weird ass artifact. Okay, I'm not reading that. Never mind. I got nothing on this one. Bone splinters. Needle, bone, hurricane, bone, thorn, rain, bone, splinter, shard, bone, bone. Rain of Thorns sounds right to me. Okay, cool. This is from like Zen. No, it's from. Oh, right. This one. Yeah. Okay. It's all coming back to me. Ugh. It's definitely a Fogley art. There's Phil Fogley right there. As if you couldn't tell just from the face of this friend over here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like. Yes, her swords is the one that I use for a reason. At least online. If there was a foil version of it, I would use it in paper, but unfortunately there's not. All right, we got nothing. Runed Arch. Of course, we're talking about the artifact and not the 60% of the canvas used on this giant eye red thing. I don't know what this card is, but I do think that we have gotten it on Art Game before on stream. Magmasaur. There we go. Ooh, I recognize this. I'm not going to get the name, but I definitely recognize this. Ooh, Fyndhorn Elder. It's time for JJ's. Fyndhorn Elder sounds about right. It's not a lord. I don't think it's legendary. Yep, Fyndhorn Elder. There we go. Okay, it's second art they used. Ugh. I recognize this again, but I'm not going to get this. Yeah, shout out to Make Some Noise. If you are not a Dropout subscriber, I highly recommend it. Oh, yes, it's Kamigawa. Yeah. Shit, what is this? I don't think I'm with Final Judgment. I think it's Final Judgment. Yes, there we go. Yeah, if you like Jarvis and don't know who Brennan Lee Mulligan is, check out Dropout. They make a lot of really funny things. We got some what the hell was this plane? It's so late. Amonkhet, there we go. Are you pro Genitus or anti? I am definitely anti Genitus. I gotta be honest. Shoot him with your crossbow. No, not Proto Genesis. Don't send me back. No. For those unaware, I feel like I've told this story on stream before, but I don't know for sure. Proto Genesis is how a fellow at the game store that I worked at in college pronounced the name Progenitus. And that was only one of the many, many interesting ways that this person pronounced a lot of cards. Ronus' favorite works for me. Trial of... Oh, it's the trial cycle. Yeah, okay. Yes, he did buy a Rooftop Storm. I sold uncountably many Rooftop Storms in the 3 years that I worked at that store. Truly so many. We could not keep them in. People love casting their zombies for 0 mana. I don't know that they tried saying Rishadan Port out loud. I'm not sure. This works for me unless someone has it, but I'm guessing nobody will. So, yeah. What the fuck? Okay, sure. I'm only the second person. Yeah, Abby Griffin. Thank you. Yeah. That's weird. I feel like I hear Rishadan Port pretty regularly. I definitely sometimes hear like Rishadan, but I think that's more the exception for me. Oh, is this a new Obliterator art? Okay. Oh, is this the mom reprint or whatever, or one? Yeah, okay. Yeah, it really is. Um, this is, I think, some weird rare spell from Cons. I believe. I might be wrong about it being a rare spell. Oh, is this isn't Stratus Dancer, is it? It's not Stratus Dancer. Okay. Same character. That's probably what where I'm coming from. What do we got, squad? It's officially midnight. We'll do probably a couple more and then we'll call it so we can get to bed. That is a possible card name. I'll put it in. Nope. It is a legendary creature from Commander Legends. I'm pretty sure based off of that character, but it was not actually a cons card. So, oh yeah, this is Ransom. We'll do two more after this. I am guessing that this is a Strixhaven card, but I don't know for sure. Certainly don't know what it is either way. Goblet Crafter. I kind of like that. Accomplished Alchemist. Oh, this is actually an Karlov Vanner card, isn't it? No, it is Strixhaven. Okay, never mind. And we have, this is going to be our last one, folks. Anybody know this one? I have no memory of this art whatsoever, but it does look pretty cool. That's all I got. Style-wise, it's feeling a bit like Lorwyn Alara-ish era, but that's a very soft read. So it could be Cone of Flame. Wait, no, never mind. Okay, it I think like the exact palette that they have going on in the fire here reminds me of the Cons reprint of Pyrotechnics, but that is definitely not that card. So I mean, I'll put Incinerate. We got 10 seconds, and then we'll call it. There we go. Burning Hands. It was an AFR card. That's why we didn't know. As a bonus, anybody know this one? If we don't know it, I'm closing the tab. So I guess in the meantime, I'll do my sign off. Thank you everybody as always for watching me. Like that you watching me play play lots of dumb white creature decks in Legacy. Had a lot of fun tonight with our pet list in particular, but we'll be back to doing it as normal this Sunday. So, thank you again to all of my patrons who voted on which list we played. Really appreciate that. Speaking of that, if you want to check out my Patreon, you can type !Patreon into the chat to get a link to it. I'm going to be posting the update to my sideboard guide. The March update is going to come out soon. I just need a little bit of extra time to work on it because I'm trying to loop pre-war formal wear into that list, because it's certainly going in my deck. Just trying to figure out what the spot is for it, where exactly I'm going to be cutting it, things like that. So it's taking me a little bit of extra time, but that's why we're waiting. That's why it's taken. That's why it's not ready right now. How about that? And it's not going to be an 81 card special as much as I would really like it to be. So, but yeah, at my $5 tier, you get access to that sideboard guide. That update will be out soon. I think that's basically it. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Let me see if there's someone to raid. Oh, we're still here. Whoops. Twitch. There is, in fact, someone playing Legacy. Tony Scapone is playing Legacy. We'll go raid him. Thanks, y'all. And I hope you have a good rest of your week. Good evening if it is that time for you. And I'll see you on Sunday.